Hold up, I bet you're wondering what's going on. This is me and my friend Alex. We are both from the great city and now we're coming here to the Yukon to make millions. All we have to our name is a truck, a trailer, $40,000 and a mule. Watch us build a multi-million-dollar mining operation from nothing.
All right, well, this waterfall should be coming up. Yep, right here on the right-hand side.
There she is, as beautiful as ever.
Oh, yeah.
Let's actually get a closer look. But yep, this is down here. Yeah, this pay dirt down here is what we're definitely going to mainly focus on. We have the waterfall back there, which I guarantee there's a lot of gold that just rolled off those hills over the days and has settled throughout this little stream.
Oh, definitely.
I guess the first thing we need to do would be get the mule off the back of the truck. I know I talked to somebody earlier that had 2 skid steers for sale. He was wanting roughly $20,000.
20,000 for 2 skid steers?
Yeah.
All right, where do you want me to park this at? I'm not sure if I want to leave it right up next to the road.
It's just an old mule. Wouldn't be the first time that's been stolen.
Where's this where's this place we're heading to? Look at these skid steers.
So we're actually going to a bigger mine site that kind of started out the same way we did, and we're going to be seeing what their operation looks like while we're up there, do a little snooping, but also buy these 2 skid steers.
I got you.
There is a couple mine sites right now that are able to be leased, but you have to have so much of that money in advance. It's pathetic.
Oh, yeah. I mean, there's a lot of gold out here, and I'm sure the people who's leasing it out, they definitely want their fair share.
Sorry, look at my map. Somebody didn't tell me which direction I needed to go in.
This was your lead. I don't know anything about this lead.
I gave you the GPS coordinate.
Oh, you did?
You need to clear the earwax out of your ears. All right, look at that. There's some nice dirt. You passed that dirt pile. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, yeah.
It says it should be up on top. You pass that one dirt pile where that road is. It should be top around the corner. There she is.
Man, this is a heck of a sight up here.
This is a multi-million-dollar operation. Good Lord. Looks like they must be on their lunch break or something.
Man, look at that trommel, though. Good God.
I can imagine you how much that cost us.
I could tell you it's a lot more than 40 grand.
I could tell you pretty much, and I don't think there's a loan company out there in the world that's going to lend us that much. Let me give him a call real fast, and he's probably just going to have me send him electronical $20,000 over. So let me go ahead and get that so we can get those loaded up, and because we got to go buy some material still.
10-4. I'll get to loading.
All right, I just got off the phone and he said you're good to take it.
10-4.
Yeah, we got both of these now, so we're gonna load these 2 up, hopefully. I wouldn't mind eventually running a site like this.
Yeah, you and me both. That'd be nice.
Apparently, there's 3 guys who run this over here. So we got 2 John Deere 675s. Gotta make sure all these straps are strapped down. Nothing's going nowhere. Oh, we're gonna get in so much trouble with these. And I guess we gotta go drop one of them off at the site because we need to go to the store and buy us a tent. But we have something to sleep in and other gold supplies, which that's all gonna cost us maybe 10 grand. So I'm not too worried about it.
All right.
Let's get on out of here. And I got a question for you. How would you feel about like renting like an old dozer so we can clear out our land a little bit quicker?
I mean, that's your call. You've got more experience in this industry than I do.
No, I don't. You realize we both came from the city, right? I would love to know where you got this idea I know about gold mining from.
Then why did you talk me into coming up here with you then?
Because we're best friends.
Friends like you, who needs enemies? So how much is this dozer going to cost us to lease?
Well, if I had to take a guess, probably not that much. I'll just load this one back up. I know we won't be able to tow it back right away because we gotta go get, I think, 3 big boxes of equipment.
All right.
I'd recommend you get in the truck or I'm leaving you.
I'm in the truck. I'm just in the back seat.
That's a safe bet. All right, we gotta get these loaded up. So in this box right here is our tent and like our cookery, stuff like that we need to survive with. And then this right here is our loose box and our gold smelter.
All right. And that's good.
Perfect. I'm gonna go return this real fast though. Or not return it, I guess just park it over here out of their way.
Good thing they had that big old thing.
Can't believe how much they charge us to use it.
I know, right?
2 grand just to use it. Everything else costs us only 10 grand. All right. So we got both the packages hooked up, ready to rock and roll. Now we just got to get this back to our farm, get everything set up, and I'm going to call my man that has the dozer. We're going to get him to come out with the dozer, and I'm going to completely doze everything, or I'm going to get you to doze everything over there, okay?
All right. 10-40.
By the way, we remember the chainsaws, right?
Yeah, we got them.
All right, just make sure. We definitely gonna need them.
All righty. Back to the mine. Looky there.
Yeah, I think that's my buddy's dozer as well. I think he's already dropped it off. I know he took out the invoice for $3,000 already. So that means we are fully ready to go ahead and get started. If that's the case, what I'm gonna do then to save us some room until we get everything set up, I'm gonna come over here, throw our flashers on, and park on the opposite side of the road. Hey, do you mind if we both go ahead and get these trees knocked knocked out as soon as possible, and then I'll let you run the dozer.
Sure, let's get on it.
Get them out. We definitely need to focus on getting these ones down here at the stream took care of first, because the better access we have to our stream pay, the more money we'll make.
All right.
And that should be good for right now. Now we just need to get this land over here cleared out so that we can really get rocking and rolling. And I guess since he's doing that over there, I'll get started with the dozer. All right, we'll go ahead and get this knocked out. All right, Alex, I'm getting the last little bit over here done. Hopefully I'll have it set up where we can put our tents down over here.
Alrighty then.
All right, now that I've gotten my side done, let's go ahead and get everything out of the boxes. Let's get everything rocking and rolling so we can go ahead and get started. What do you think, bud?
Oh yeah. First things first, let's get these boxes unloaded. All right, down a little bit.
Yeah.
Down a little bit. Perfect, right there.
All righty, I think that's perfect. We just need to check to see if she's level. That looks about as level we're gonna get, and is that the grade we want?
Yep, perfect.
So I think we're good with that one. Now we just need to go ahead and put gold in her.
Yeah.
Or actually, let's come up here real fast and let's start taking some like our equipment we're not using right now and put it up here near our campsite.
All right.
All right, first bucket of stream pay in my bucket.
Nice.
And once this goes in, there ain't no turning back. We're official gold miners.
Now we're gold miners when we start seeing the gold come in our box.
Uh-huh. There you go, the first bucket's in. Guess after all that troubleshooting, we finally figured out what was wrong.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, we just needed that over there. I thought we were just gonna leave it inside the box for a little bit longer, but at least we have it now.
Yeah.
Now we can just go ahead and start instantly turning that into gold bars and getting our job done.
Oh yeah.
All right, I think we need to go ahead and start shutting her down for the day. Let's go ahead and get her cleaned out. Let's look over, make sure ain't nothing wrong, and let's get all the gold out.
All right, 10-4, let me come on up here real quick. Get this up out of the creek. That way she ain't sitting down there in the water all night.
Exactly. Well, buddy, we have a total of 10 ounces in one of those jars.
Nice.
Now, of course, the rest of these aren't full yet, but the goal is to fill up one of these pallets full by the end of the year. So I don't know about you. I think it's time to go to bed. We've got a lot more work to do in the morning, and we've got our very first sample of gold. Good morning.
Morning.
How are you this morning?
Oh, a little chilly since that fire went out.
Yeah, mine did too. So what are we doing today?
We got gold here. We got to figure out what to do with.
Selling that.
We are selling this today.
Yeah, we're kind of broke right now, dude. We're running out of pay dirt. We don't really have much more left. We got to go ahead and get at least some more pay dirt. Maybe an excavator, something like that, because I was going over the original site operation plans.
Yeah.
So this used to be an old mine site, right?
Right.
Apparently, they mined everything we're standing on right now. But this claim never got fully mined out, except, of course, like what came down from the river. Of course, that had gold in it. But, of course, coming over here, according to the drilling that got done before we bought it, this over here never got mined. And it had a higher content of gold in it. This may be where we need to put some of our money into. Dig out, like, some areas here and there. It definitely needs to be cleared out with the dozer first. Get rid of all the overburden and go from there.
You want me to go ahead and bring the dozer over and start clearing? And
Well, let's pack up that thing. Let's go see how much money we're gonna get off of that one box. Because if we get enough money off that box of gold, we might need to look into taking that money and doing something else with it. Are we gonna buy anything while we're in town?
that just depends on how much gold we got coming in.
Yeah, sure. We'll take the trailer then. All right, park that up over there, and I guess let's go ahead and head into town. We'll find out how much this is worth, and hopefully it's worth enough to fill our pockets for a little bit.
Yeah, hopefully. Again, like I said, I'd at least want to bring the trailer with us in case we do make a good amount. That way we ain't got to run all the way back here to get the trailer later.
Exactly. It's truly and honestly what we do really need. We need a good old excavator.
I will fully agree with that.
Now that's a good amount of gold right there. I guess we had a couple more nuggets than I thought.
Yeah, it's still a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Oh, a lot more. You want me to get on, like, talk to the guy here, because I know this is a dealership, and see if I can find an an excavator?
Yeah, see if we can find one for like 100.
See, this is the problem with gold mining. We may have a lot of money, but the equipment costs a lot of money too.
Oh, I know it.
Let me go find out how much this equipment's gonna cost, and we'll kind of reevaluate.
All right.
All right, move it or lose it.
Do you think our truck is gonna haul that?
Yeah, easily. That's fine. Hold
Little
up,
bit more.
hold up. We got this. Right about there, and then we'll turn you around to here. Yeah, that's gonna be just fine. Just a little bit of a squat. Ain't nothing the old GMC can't handle.
Rip to the suspension.
Rip to transmission. What are you talking about? Suspension. Like, I feel bad for this transmission. GM don't make good transmissions as it is.
All right. Do you want to track that up and I'll take the dozer so we can start clearing?
Yeah, that wouldn't be the worst idea. Alex, where you at?
I'm on the dozer.
We're at on the dozer. Oh, there you are. I just put in an order for like a dump truck trailer. It's for rental. So we're going to rent that for a little bit. Hopefully everything will turn out good with that. We need to go ahead and get that over there into that area. Go ahead and get that area cleared out. I'm going to cut down the area with a chainsaw. Let's go ahead and get everything done, okay?
All right.
Alrighty, so we're cutting down these trees right now. Alex is currently cutting us a road into over here. It's going to take him a little bit of time to cut the road. So while he cuts the road, I'm going to keep cutting down these trees. Alrighty, so we just got done with this over here. We have the entire mine site finally dug out. We have all the overburden took off the top. And so far, I forgot to hit record for a second, but we've already pushed some piles of dirt. What ended up happening, we pushed our piles of dirt over here. And as we were pushing them, it looks like our dozer gave out on us after all that work. She broke, I think it was, yep, 2 belts on her, and that fan looks a little broken to me, so we need to replace that as well. How many runs have you done so far, Alex?
Probably a half dozen, I reckon.
Alright, that's good. We need to keep running as much as we can until we can afford some sort of system where we can afford to kind of do more. One thing we need to look into doing possibly is getting like a diesel trailer or something like that. Our equipment's gonna need some diesel here pretty soon. Top of that, it wouldn't be bad for our generators and stuff like that to have some diesel.
Yeah, and these water pumps.
Well, no, we have electric water pumps. It's just we have it all going to the generator. I hope we can get enough of this pay dirt dug. I wouldn't mind eventually looking at getting across the road dug out as well. So if we can get that over there, I got told that there's some actual good pay dirt over there. Because what we're currently mining right now is where an old stream used to be. So technically, the old miners call this stream pay.
Yeah, forward. As long as we get it done, get that money in our pockets, we can start actually doing something. Until we actually have some money in our pockets, these guys ain't gonna take us seriously up here in Yukon.
I'm trying to say, they supposed to take us seriously from the get-go? I didn't know that.
We gotta make a name for ourselves.
It's gonna take a lot of time and effort before we can do that, buddy.
Oh yeah. Tell you, man, that dozer broke down in the most inconvenient spot, didn't it?
Oh, you know it had to. But I ain't gonna lie, it was doing doing a pretty good job. I mean, he was pushing a lot of that pay dirt up front, if I'm not mistaken. You know what we need to do?
What's that?
Relocate this wash, the sluice boxes over here closer, or just buy another sluice box.
Yeah, but we're gonna have to do a trench and some drainage over here so the water can run off.
Yeah, that's true. Not only that, wouldn't be the worst case scenario to build like a little bit of a pond area. All right, Alex, these will be our last 2 scoops of the day.
All right, 10-4.
We got a good little bit of it scooped out, but we got to figure out when to call it, and I think now is when we need to call it, bud.
Yeah, before something else breaks on us.
Yeah. Looks like we got us 2 nice little gold pallets right here. Do we want to go ahead and take them in, or do we want to at least get them away from this and put them close to our camp so we can sleep tonight and wake up tomorrow and take them and sell them?
Yeah, that sounds like a plan to me. Let's get them, take them over here and hide them behind the tents.
Sounds good to me. All right, I'm going to bed.
Yep, it's been a long day.
I agree with that. Let's go to bed. We've gotten all that stuff over there done. Hopefully we can get more mining done tomorrow, and hopefully get our truck in that we ordered. They said it was supposed to be here today, but I guess it's just not going to be here till tomorrow.
All right, well, I'm gonna take some Excedrin and go to sleep.
Same here. Alrighty, let's get this thing put on the trailer. That
What
jack
in
did not want to work.
World. Good morning. What are you doing?
Well, I mean, we need this to run again.
Yeah, we need this to run again. We putting our 2 pallets of gold on here too to sell that while we're out and about.
Yeah, that may not be the worst idea.
I hope that winch is gonna be alright on that trailer.
Oh, it's only like the heaviest thing that winch has ever pulled up. It'll be fine.
The wires look a little frayed.
We don't talk about the wires, okay? Alright, she's all ready to rock and roll. I've been working on her some this morning, and I can't fix her. So we're gonna do the smart thing, and we're gonna take her to town.
Alright.
We're gonna sell the gold too. But if we're up there and we make enough money off that gold, I think it might be time to trade in the old dozer. She's been good, but it's time for an upgrade. Alrighty, gotta pull over this right here, sell our gold. Now that right there is enough money for me. I'm gonna unfold the ramps because we gotta get her a new dump truck and get this off.
I thought you said you wanted to buy another dozer maybe.
We could, but let's get this thing off first. It don't matter what we do, we gotta get this off and look into some more dozers. I'm gonna see if I can find a mine site that maybe has a dozer for sale, because the brand new one is just out of the question right now.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Try to see if you can get, because this is gonna be way too heavy. Come on, like let's see if we can get those like forks like stuck up underneath the blade. I told you she's heavy.
Oh, she heavy.
There you go. Now disconnect that right there. I guess we'll have them come look at it, see if they can do anything with it.
Man, that thing had some weight to pick up the back end of this.
That's a heavy machine, but that's what these old machines supposed to be for. Let me see if I can call around or if I find anybody with a dozer.
Alright.
So I just got done talking to the man. Now he is saying there's a D6 for sale for one of the other guys who run a mine around here. It's a D6. They're gonna want $500,000 for it though. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We're about to be broke again.
We don't get no money, but we do get this. This is a little bit of like a conveyor belt that we can use to like load up all of our gold dirt into our sluice boxes.
Alright, I'll drive this.
Alright, I'll load this up. Now this is a fancy one, dude. Look at this.
That rock guard is nice.
Oh yeah, it's gonna save our sluice box, and I think we're gonna be able to push more dirt through this than we would anything else. Alrighty, I gotta pull up here to the mine site. It looks like he's already there waiting. Hey brother, you on the radio?
Yeah.
So you remember those drilling samples we took a while back, and how that back dirt pile was better than this front dirt?
Yeah, that back corner back here.
Yeah, that one back corner. It is almost time for wintertime, and we got a week left, dude. So we need to get that back corner dug out first so we can hopefully last through the winter so we can come back next summer and start mining. What do you think?
Yeah, we don't leave here with at least $100,000. We ain't gonna be able to afford to come back.
But we also need equipment for next year as well. And if we want to go a little bit bigger next year, it's going to take a little bit of equipment.
Oh, it's gonna take a lot of equipment.
Exactly.
Well, how good are you in this excavator?
I'm pretty decent. Why? You want to run the excavator?
Nah, I'm not that great. I can drive it around, but that's about it.
Then I guess I'll be the one that drives it. I was going to use the skid steers for a little bit to load it in there for right now.
My only worry is that the skid steers aren't going to be able to reach into the dump truck.
Well, they don't got to. This is all the skid steers got to reach into.
And then we're going to load the dump truck with that?
Yeah, look at there. She's a feeding. We want to make sure we keep this thing fed at all possibilities. Okay. Okay, so just so y'all understand, ladies and gentlemen, what we're doing with right now. We're dealing with an issue where, okay, we got it where we can unload it into here. That's great. So now we have a loading. But now we have an issue where we can't load into this with our truck. So now we're paying for a dump truck that we can't use. If it unloads in this, because this has a rock grade, what I'm almost tempted to do is buy a whole nother conveyor system and have it run from the plant, from the mine all the way here. But that's gonna cost some kind of money. We can just simply set that like that, so the rocks will slide off, and just have the conveyor belt, another conveyor, an actual conveyor belt system going indirectly into here and unloading it. Let's leave that there for a second, let that run. We gotta head to the store, as much as I don't want to. Alrighty, Alex, I went ahead and did us a favor, and I went ahead and ordered us the conveyor belt, so it should be sitting up there when we get there. I mean, this ain't that bad. Hey, Alex.
What?
Here's the keys. Let's go, buddy.
Oh boy.
Well, we made it here in one piece. All we gotta do now is get all this unloaded, get it all built, and yeah, time to use the skid steer, start slowly but surely unloading these.
Okay.
Alrighty, Alex is going down there to the bottom, and we ended up spending a lot more on conveyor belts. We thought that the original 100 grand we spent was gonna be worth it. Oh my lord, I think we easily spent 300K on this alone. Alex, you ready?
Yeah, fire her up.
She's picking into here, and she's just gonna take it all the way over here, and we're only to here so far. That's the one problem with conveyor belts. It's gonna take it a minute.
Yeah.
And she's going. We have our first official automation set up.
Holy slinkies, that's a lot of belts.
That is a lot of belts. That's a lot of pay dirt being moved at one time.
Oh yeah.
So now we just got to keep pay dirt coming to this right here. And as long as we keep moving this little conveyor around, I know it's not going to produce the best gold in the world, but we really couldn't afford to go all the way to that back corner.
Nah, not right now.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
I need you down here at the sluice box ASAP. That's not good at all.
Oh lord.
Yep, it done overfilled it too fast. That means we gotta slow down our conveyor belts a tad bit slower so that we can keep up with the gold production. I think our best case scenario for right now is just to keep loading this up right here with pay dirt and pushing as much pay dirt through this at one given time. But it does show whenever it's full, we need to quit pushing pay dirt. Alright, well, we have a plan. So until this wears down and that pay dirt that's in there, you wanna go play some hacky sack? Oh, I got a better idea. Let's go play American Farming. I got a tablet.
Word.
Man, we are running late into the night now. We kind of got one of the boxes cleaned right now. Area in there. Alex is down there at the bottom where the pit is, pulling stuff out. We're trying to keep everything going slow but surely. So what we're having to do right now is, for some reason, this conveyor belt is 10 times faster than this other one. So a way to help us out a little bit is we are going ahead and just turning this one off, because it holds roughly 20,000 liters. Turning it on every now and then to dump it out, because you can see it's just going rapid. Giving it a quick boost of dirt, letting it empty out a good ways into here, and then just shutting it right back off to help us for the rest of the time. I mean, it also doesn't help that once usually gets full, it'll stop producing. So it's just a way to help us and keep the dirt from piling up here on the ground when we can be catching a sluice. I can say this much, it may be worth it, but it's also a $600,000 project right here that's done nothing but give us problems since we started it. And really and truly, I don't see the problem stopping no time soon.
Yeah, it's getting colder. We're in December.
I know. We probably have 2 days left to sluice, buddy. We don't get no more such thing as sleep anymore. Well, looks like we're producing still at a high enough rate. As long as we can kind of float till morning, we should be pretty good.
Yeah, that's the whole thing. We just gotta keep everything running overnight so we don't freeze.
That is the truth. A lot of green material going through this. You piling up some from dirt from the banks or something?
I mean, we are working on the edges over here a little bit.
That won't be good if we get a bunch of plants, stuff like that. It's going to start taking out our gold out of sluice spots.
Holy shnikes.
Pretty bright, ain't it?
Yeah.
I have the truck, the skid steer, and our other thing pointing all over here so I can see.
Yeah, you got the mule and all.
Yeah, well, I got to see what I'm doing. I mean, these are fragile parts. We're about to make another pallet. Yep, there it is. Our second gold pallet.
Nice.
We might be able to afford the dozer tomorrow if we keep this up. All right, let me check this up here. Looks like we're still producing pretty good. What was that? Oh, that's not good. Alex, you on the radio?
Yeah.
Come down to my side. I think the conveyor just broke.
All right, shut her down. Shut her down.
5 months ago, me and Alex lost everything in the Great Yukon. Now we're back with revenge. We have a $5 million loan above our heads and a thrive to get 2,500 ounces by the end of the year. Will we succeed? Will we fail? Find out in today's episode. BS, thank you to Gilbert for hosting. Well, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Gold Mining RP. It has been roughly 5 months since we were last here, and a lot of things have changed. Me and Alex got in a bad accident. We went home for the year, and everything has really changed from there. We really lost all of our land, and now we sold it / lost it. Now we're back out here. We did some test mining up here in this hill. We'll kind of come up here and show you real fast, and it produced really well. We were seeing an ounce every yard almost. It felt like this stuff is going to be amazing. We started with a $10 million loan, and now we only have $100,000 left, and that's because there's still a lot to come. We built this entire mining facility down there. I'll kind of show you here in a minute. We also spent a lot of money digging this out. We have a couple employees. Sadly, they're not here just yet, but they'll be here over the next few weeks. But I'm really scared. We need 2,500 ounces by the end of the season to really be able to accomplish our goals. Now, of course, down here, we have the ultimate complex. We have what I like to call the gold HQ. I just don't really like that name too much, but that's what I personally love to call it. And also, we do have another little problem that we do need to eventually figure out is this hill going up is not the easiest for these rod trucks. I don't think it's going to be. Now, as y'all can definitely see, we're missing something huge. We're missing the watchman, but we're going to go pick that up today. It's really cool, and I'm going to show y'all step by step how to use it. Well, how's it going, buddy?
Good morning. You're late.
I'm not late. I just chose to stop and get coffee for myself.
Oh boy. What time was that ferry supposed to get in today?
Oh, she's not supposed to be here for about another 20 minutes.
Well, that means we got enough time to get up there.
Yeah, well, I was going to kind of, well, I mean, it's been a little bit since we've been here. I mean, I don't know about you, but I flew home for a little bit.
Yeah, it was definitely an ordeal leaving out of here the last time. I mean, fortunately, we made some good investments since the last time we were here.
I didn't know that's what we're calling a loan now. Looks like we got some old equipment that's been used pretty heavily. We couldn't afford nothing new.
I mean, we kind of on a little bit of a budget. This equipment's not cheap.
Got it, sure. Each one of these rock trucks, what are they, about 250,000?
Oh yeah, every bit of it.
All right, I guess let's head up to the ferry. Let's go pick up our new equipment.
Yeah, I'm excited for it.
Now, I will say this has to be the best purchase we did is these Macs.
By far.
These are my favorite looking semi-trucks that we could have bought.
Yeah, well, we about to spend half the day in them.
Ain't that the truth? All right, let's go ahead and get down there and get that ferry unloaded and start trucking stuff back.
Oh, yeah.
And looks like she's already here in parts. And that looks like a lot of equipment.
Yeah, we gotta get this off this. Isn't he charging us by the hour?
Kinda. All right, hold on. Before we start unloading stuff, let's at least look at it, make sure nothing's damaged before we start unloading it, and then it becomes our problem. All right, looks like our feeder. Looks like it did pretty well in the transit.
Yeah, this excavator looks pretty good.
The sluices down here, they look pretty good. Rock shaker looks like she looks decent. I've seen worse.
Oh yeah, everything looks good. All the nozzles and everything's intact.
Perfect. All right, let's go ahead and start getting the trommel, all that stuff off. I guess first thing that needs to come off is the conveyor belt. All right, I'll go ahead and take this off first, and then I'll park it around the side so it's out of the way.
10-4. Sounds like a plan. We'll just get everything staged over to the one side, and then once we're unloaded, we can start trucking the highway.
I'm about to say, taking stuff. I think we need to take stuff back as like whatever's prioritized. So like, what do we need at over there first, kind of a situation.
Well, we're definitely gonna need that excavator over there to unload stuff first.
Almost hit the building there.
Easy, you know they got cameras up here. We don't need to catch any fines.
Yeah, they've already tried to find us twice. All right, there's the first piece of equipment, and it just looks beautiful. Is that new Volvo I bought?
Yeah, that's the new Volvo.
Oh yeah, 750E. That thing is going to do its job. And we are off. This thing is no longer being rented by us, so they can head on back out and get what they need done. Now we just need to get all this on.
Yeah, I'm gonna hook up to the excavator because we're gonna need that for setting up the trommel and stuff.
I'm gonna take the bottom part of the wash plant so that we at least have that over there already.
All right.
And so we can make the dirt pad and make it look all presentable.
Oh, I see your pond.
Good to hear, good to hear.
Did we happen to count how many trips back and forth this was going to be?
3.
Oh boy.
Yeah, it's gonna be 3. So let's just detach and run it. And here it is. The final piece is finally being delivered to the mine site. And man, this is starting to look like a hefty project.
Yeah. There's a lot of equipment over here.
I guess the best way to kind of do this right now would be let's get the excavator unloaded and let's get the first little part of this box or the wash plant unloaded as well.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull this over here. That way it's out of the way.
Go ahead and back this thing off. So the reason we had to have this new thing right here is because of the reach it has, and also this new attachment that we had built.
Wow, that's awfully fancy. That thing extends out and everything.
Yeah, well, it comes with the set. Alrighty. Cool.
Hang on, I might have to jiggle her a little bit with the truck. There you go.
There we
Alright.
go.
I'll go ahead and pull this out the way and get it disconnected. Wow, I'm gonna have to find a spot for these.
Just park them. We're gonna park those over there out of the way. There we go. Firmly placed.
Coming around now with the trommel.
Alright, so right now we're trying to line this up. Alex, how we looking?
You gotta keep coming forward. Forward, forward, forward. Right there.
Make sure go around, make sure all the locks locked into each other. I do like how this is like a shipping container type way of doing this, where you have those like shipping container locks on them. They help out a ton.
Back up just a little bit. You're too far. Come on back. A little bit more. Like another foot. Alright. Yep, set her down.
That looks completed.
That is huge.
That's taller than a triple decker right there. Now we got the piece resistance time. Please tell me. Oh, we lined it up perfect, dude.
No way.
I don't think you could get any more perfect than this.
No way.
I don't know, dude. Look at this. Look at these sluice spots. This has to be some of the most advanced sluice spots I think I've ever seen.
Oh, yeah. Easily.
Next thing would be the conveyor belt, but I'm gonna let you get the conveyor belt locked up. I'm gonna go ahead and get the wheel loader to get the other thing off.
Alright.
Hey, buddy.
Yeah.
If this doesn't say gold mining, I don't know what does.
Oh, that's kind of what I was afraid of.
Now, this is where it gets a lot more technical with this machine, with these machines. This is something very, very cool out of this machine, in my opinion. So if you see up there, I have a little button when I hit it called Select Processing Input. It allows us to change what we are mining. So if we're mining dirt, pay dirt, stream pay, or bedrock pay, you can use this machine for all. The other machines do not allow for this. This is, in my opinion, a very cool feature of it all. So for us, we're doing stream pay. So you're doing that, we're setting that up there. That's stream pay set. Now we got to come over here to this machine right here. And we also need to do the same thing. Not stream pay, pay dirt. Pay dirt. Please tell me I set that to pay dirt. Nope, everything I set to pay dirt so far. And last but not least, we'll go ahead and set this little sucker right here also to pay dirt. Now, there's some outputs out of each one of these. Now, the outputs is usually the same. You have fine tailings, coarse tailings, concentrate, which is what we want, and road salt. I don't really know why road salt is a thing. I don't think they have a whole lot of road salt coming out here, but hey, it is something that this plant does make at the end of the day.
Oh boy, look at her.
I see something working.
Yep, we got a pretty even flow down here across the bottom.
Shaker deck looks like it's working. That looks like it's working pretty well. Start our conveyor belt. It's a working also. Now this machine all the way over here at the end, it's a very important piece of machinery. This will crush up any rocks, also keep everything as small as we can keep it. Also has like a rock grate on it, so if the rock's too big, it'll throw it over here to the side out of our way. And this is going to be perfect. Now, of course, we do not have our main machine that we're going to end up using at the new mine site up top on the hill, and this is going to be it. We're going to be using a good old Cat 34-9 next gen Caterpillar. Now, yes, she's been heavily used. We've been using her a lot, but she was used a lot before us, and so she should be perfect for the job. Alrighty, well, it took us a little bit to get up here on top of the mountain ready to rock and roll, but now we have ourselves a grand way to do this. I'm trying to figure out what's the best way, honestly, to do this. We can either come from right there, which in my opinion would be the best way, but I don't think we're going to be able to do that just yet until we dig the dirt out over there. And so in the meantime, we may just have to come over here where it's like a straighter edge and load it from over here. Alright, and we're taking the last load of or at least for a little bit, hopefully day, but at least for right now a little bit, down the mountain. This old Cat machine right here, I do love her a lot.
Hey, you want me to leave the X up here?
Yeah, go ahead and leave the X up there.
Alright. And what about the dozer? Bring the dozer down?
Yeah, I think we're good with dozer as well. I don't plan jumping up any more ground today, do you?
Nah, we got plenty of pay dirt up there.
That's what I'm thinking. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and pre-fill this part of the wash plant. Alrighty, after a little bit of delays and of course having to rent a new machine, well, I guess we're going to end up having to buy this machine, but right now we're renting it for about $17,000 a day. We really need to start producing a lot of gold and quickly. What we're going to do, yeah, probably just use that to push everything for right now. And we'll just probably keep that around for using for certain projects, since we do own that one outright already. Or we may end up looking at selling it. I don't know. We'll leave that to the lovely people at home. Comment down below. What should we do? Do y'all think we should sell it or keep it? And if we keep it, what do you think we should keep it for? Alrighty, so we look ready to go on my side. What about your side?
Looks like we're ready.
Alright, got the generator turned on. Full steam.
All right, we got water. We looking good.
Yes, sir. Alright. Turn the conveyor belt on. I'll let you do that, and I'll turn the crusher. Alrighty, so he's already loading it up into here. And what this does is it takes it all the way up here and puts it at the top of the wash plant. Now, this is something important to know if you do use this. You're gonna come over here, and you're gonna see this where it says unload. Don't hit that button just yet. Go to where it says unload here when you press down on both the buttons, or the control I on your keyboard. Go ahead and set to unload here, and what it'll do is it will actually unload your fine tailings in the ground, or in our case in the water. These are our fine tailings out of the way, and then it will unload your actual coarse tailings over here out of the main spout. And just like that, we have 3 boxes of straight concentrate. And this is the good part about this machine. You can actually unload it a partial box, so you're not stuck with having everything stuck in the machine. You can actually unload a partial. So we have 2,000 liters and then 364 liters over here. I guess what we need to do honestly is get a semi truck trailer over here and a skid steer. Alrighty, so I went ahead and emptied it out one more time. While Alex was helping us out, we ended up getting another 700 liters out of it. So we're just going to take all this and take it to the gold room to actually convert the concentrate over to actual good gold and smelt it down also. Alrighty, I guess this is where the boss man's Tundra comes into play. We gotta hook up to our gas tank right here that's already full and get it over behind the shed so that we can start using it to help the pumps along. So we don't have the best access point in the back here yet. We still need to build a little bit better of one, but for right now, we can at least just get this back here to this generator. And this is gonna take a hot mess. I'm gonna leave my truck back here with it. Alrighty, now all we gotta do is just simply go into here and turn this on. I do love the upgrade that he did where he made it where you actually have your washing plant right there, and then you also have your gold smelter right there. Well, Alex, may it took us a long good amount of time, but we finally got our first gold bar.
I know, that is awesome.
Yeah, she a thick boy. That's over 7,000 liters of gold right there, dude.
Christmas. How much is that 1 bar worth?
I don't know, but we about to find out. You ready?
Let's go.
Alrighty, and that gold bar was $114,000. Alex, I'm not the best at math, but if each gold bar is roughly 114,000, do some quick math right about now. We need a lot more.
Yeah.
Alright, let's go. Time to get back to work on the mine, because I will say this, that wash plant should get us there. It's going to be close though. Ooh, maybe we can buy like 3 more of them.
Bro, if we're going to get 3 more, then we need to find some help, and like quick.
Good morning, everybody. I'm currently working on this old Volvo engine right now. We do got a couple of issues I'm dealing with. Now, the only thing really wrong with this is we tore the front axle of this thing when we were getting all the pay dirt moved and into a good little pile. All right, go ahead and lash that open. There we go. So we only tore it up. She looks like she should be good for some parts. Maybe we can get this battery out of here and transplant it into that. That's about the only thing I can see bad with that. Honestly, I wouldn't mind getting this thing back up and running eventually too. She's a nice looking machine. She's done pretty well for us in the past. I know we ran a lot of good dirt with her, but when we went down that mountain one time too fast, next thing we know, that wheel just flew off. Ooh, it was a bad situation. But we're gonna hopefully get that switch over here. But it looks like for today at least, we're down a rock truck, which I don't personally like hearing that. And I know Alex over there, he's kind of watching me like, what is he doing? I know he's gonna be concerned about this as well once I do tell him that we're down a truck. Well, good morning.
Good morning. How are you doing today, Nate?
Been better.
All right, what seems to be going on with this truck?
Well, we are down a rock truck today because it looks like we need to replace the battery. I went and checked the one that we broke while we were doing everything because really only the axle broke on it. I'm gonna see what I can do about getting it the battery transplanted over here because you know them suckers are big and heavy.
And expensive.
Yeah. So I'm probably gonna end up doing this later today. So we're gonna be down a truck for at least today, bud.
Well, at least it was the Volvo. I mean, we still have the other two. So.
Yeah, the other two run a little bit better. Also, you know what today is?
Thought you said something about us having a new hire. Are we doing an interview
Oh
today?
yeah, we gotta do an interview. We're gonna put him to the test, and on top of that, hopefully hire him because we need to get a lot of pay dirt moved. We moved a lot of pay dirt last time, but now we just got to keep on going.
Oh yeah, for sure.
First thing we need to do this morning, won't you jump in the John Deere? I'll jump in the case. Let's get those tailings moved.
10-4. Probably going to be a good job for that case. It's just moving tailings.
Yeah, so far, it's about the only thing we can do with her. We don't get to do much. Looks like we have a white pickup truck, white Ford pickup pulling in.
Oh, nice.
How's it going? Nathan, mine side owner.
Did I talk to you on the phone?
Yes, sir, it was me.
So what do we got going on here?
Well, we have ourselves $1 million mine, is what I like to call it.
I like that name. I like money.
Yeah, we have the gold cut up there. We have our gold cut, aka the high cut, and then this is our multi-million-dollar movable wash plant.
Dang.
We paid about $3 million for her in total, so this is probably where you're gonna be working if you pass the test.
I hope I passed the test. I'd love to work here.
All right, so we got a couple questions. You ready to go down the list?
Oh Lord, here we go.
Are you forklift certified?
Yes.
Have you ever been to prison?
No.
How many speeding tickets have you got in the last 24 hours?
None.
Nate, I don't know if this is going to work.
How many Red Bulls have you drank?
10.
All right, we're starting to look a little bit better.
All right, finish the saying. Race hell.
Praise Dale.
All right, we might work here. All right, why don't you come down here? Let's come with a game plan for today.
10-4.
All right, so of course our pond here. We have this little part where all of our silt and all of our
Sediments and stuff. Yep, that's all here. And then we got this section here that
kind of has more of your silt and stuff like right here. More of your sediments settle over there. Your actual silt settles right here in between these two. And then hopefully by the time it gets all the way over here, you have your clean water. I mean, this little pump ain't doing us good anymore.
yeah, this little Honda's. I'm surprised it did as much as it did, honestly.
I'm a little surprised. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I kind of went through and did some test panning on some of the stuff that we're throwing away. We were missing a lot of gold.
Yeah, that's no good.
We were missing a lot of gold, so we really need to get this out of here, and we need to get a big boy. So I think we need to go over there. I've already ordered it. It costs us like $1,000. I've already ordered it. It's at the shop. We just need to go pick it up.
Okay. And then, did you order us a trailer too?
No, not yet, but we can go. We can call them up real fast. I bet they have one. Hey, we're just letting you know you're not supposed to pour it on the ground like that.
How did I pour it on the ground if it was underneath the truck?
That's me. I mean, ask yourself. You mean you did it?
We must have found a portal.
All right, that's the last little bit of tailings. Where are we gonna put the tailings at?
I don't know. Do we need to build any land up anywhere?
Not really. I think we'll just put them over here out of the way for right now.
Too bad we can't sell them.
You probably could, but you're just not gonna get much out of them.
Yeah.
I mean, at that point, it's just gravel.
Yeah. Alrighty, so we just got our new water pump loaded up. They actually have two on site. They did say if we wanted to buy that one over there, that we could. That's a $2,000 one. This is a $1,000. Apparently, there's a difference. I can't physically see it, but there's a difference between them. But I'm excited. We're gonna get this thing on back to the shop. Hopefully get this thing hooked up and ready to rock and roll. Alrighty, and we are back to the gold site. Time to go ahead and park the trucks up for a little bit. Yes, Alex, do you want to go ahead and take one truck? I'll take the other truck up there and have them pre-parked up there and ready to rock and roll.
Oh yeah, let's get them on up there.
All right, before we take this thing down there, I want to give it a quick little bath because this thing is way too dirty. We need to be able to see if there's any hydraulic leaks or not on this thing. It'd just be nice to be able to see what's going on and what's breaking on it if we can. Hey, Alex,
Yes.
you thinking what I'm thinking?
What's that?
We leave him up here, fill both these trucks, and once they're full, for him to take it down there, dump it next to there while we're setting up the new thing. So we're at least getting dirt moved.
Sounds like a plan.
Alright, take all this dirt. What you're going to do is you're going to take dirt, load it into these trucks. You see down there beside the wash plant? You see that little blue thing beside the wash plant?
Yes, sir.
You're going to dump it to the parallel side of it.
Gotcha.
Alright, time to get that old generator out. Time to get the big hoss in here now. Alright, got the chains hooked. Lift it up.
All right. Oh, it's in the air. Oh,
Perfect.
boy.
Now that right there works pretty good right there, buddy. Let me back this truck out of the way. I don't want you accidentally hitting this truck and then we have to deal with workman's comp or something for his truck or have to repair it.
Yeah, we don't need any claims on the insurance.
Ain't that the truth? Come down, come down, come down, come down, come down.
Easy does it.
Back is down. Tilt it forward. Tilt, tilt, tilt it forward. Let her go. All right, let's let the straps. There we go. Now that looks like it's ready to rock and roll. We just need to hook everything up. I do want to put like a little barn pole or something, like the pole barn or something like that over it, just so we have something protecting it. But should be pretty easy to get up.
Yeah, a little lean-to or something.
Alrighty, it may have took us a little bit to get everything put in here, but we have the new building for the good old generator. My bad, not generator, water pump. So what we did is we did it a little simple. We dug everything underneath the ground. We have all the tubes and hoses going to it under the ground and going directly to the wash plant. Also at night when we're not running, because we don't plan to run a whole lot of night shifts, all we gotta do is come up to it, close the doors, and she is locked away safe. And also if we need to, we can store some other equipment out here out of the way. Alright, I think we go ahead and head back over there. Let's see if we can start. I guess go ahead and get the wheel loader out for the day.
Yeah, good. Big girl.
Yep, get the big girl set up and primed. Don't look like our employees moved much dirt yet. Alrighty, he's already got the 745 cat ready to rock and roll. I'm gonna go ahead and take that and let him continue filling the John Deere. How you liking it out there?
It's going.
Having some fun in her?
Yeah. I think next thing I do is wash it.
Yeah, we do need to take it down there and do a little bit of maintenance on her. Hey Alex.
Yo.
So I've been sitting here for a little bit looking on my phone, and there's this excavator on the auction house right now. Don't look that bad. That has no extra stuff into her, but her bucket is supposed to be a huge bucket, and she's only running for 150,000 right now.
I wonder how much reach is on that thing. I wonder if it's got more reach than this one's got.
Maybe. I'm not sure. If it has the bigger bucket and it honestly can get us moving this pay dirt faster for him. You know what I mean? He'd be able to keep up with us a little bit easier running trucks.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so I just am getting back from town. I took a little quick trip up to town real fast, and I just picked up this new bucket. This bucket's supposed to be twice the size of our current bucket. That one can only fit 5 yards at a time. This can fit 10 yards at a time. So hopefully we can get a little bit more yield out of there and we can get more stuff done. Now I know you're like, oh, so that doesn't look like it's the right bucket. Well, it's not the right bucket for that machine. But we have a whole nother excavator. We're actually gonna unstrap this bucket. And by the way, this bucket only costs us, a brand new bucket, $2,000. Steal in a life, almost a steal of my life. Now we might can only go 4 miles an hour, but we're gonna start trucking this thing up there. Now this is gonna help us out a lot. So sadly the Volvo did not dump the way we wanted it to, or do really a dig. It didn't do anything. So we had to sell that. So we ended up getting $100,000 for that and the bucket. And we used all that money to just go ahead and buy the $150,000 excavator that had the bigger buckets on the auction site. So looks like everything's full, ready to go. Let's go ahead and kick on this. All right, wash plant's up and running, boys. We are moving some dirt. And we got dirt washing. We making money then, boys. All right, hello?
Hey man, so I was just scrolling on my phone and I saw an advertisement for like a job position at a mine. I was interested in it.
How many people you got? Or is it just you?
It's just me, my 2 legs and my 2 hands. So yeah, I'm ready to get started whenever.
All right, have you ever worked with big equipment?
Yeah, a couple times.
All right, you forklift certified?
I think so. I hope so. I don't really know.
You been to jail?
Nope.
That's a little too much of a clean record for me, but you know what? We need help. All right, I'll send you a GPS location. Just come on over here and talk to the site manager, Alex. He'll be able to tell you what you need to do and where you need to start your work at.
Alrighty, sounds good. I'll be there in no time.
All right, sounds good. Hey, Alex, you on the radio?
Yeah, what's going on?
Alright, I just got a phone call with a new hire. Looks like he was coming over to the mine site right now, and I told him to come contact you first.
Alright, did he tell you what he's driving by any chance? That way I know what to look out for?
I don't know, he might be walking.
Hey Nate, you on the radio?
I'm on the radio.
Hey, I'm gonna throw him to the wolves for a little bit and see what he's got.
Sounds good to me. Well, I'm just sitting there feeding the plant. Right now, y'all doing a pretty good job. Y'all are keeping it where I'm not even catching up to y'all with the pay dirt down here.
Well, that's good. I don't want you to catch up. You get cranky when you get caught up.
Ain't that the truth? But if we don't figure something out, I'm gonna have to probably take a little. We might have to stop bringing dirt down for a little bit till we get some of this cleared out.
Hey Nate, are you on the radio?
Yes sir, I am.
I need that big wheel loader.
For what?
I just need it up here on the hill.
You tell me I gotta stop all the stuff I'm doing right now.
We got a rock truck in a precarious situation.
Okay, I'm on my way up there. How did you manage this?
It wasn't me.
It wasn't me either.
I mean, at least okay. Let's look at the facts here. Could be worse.
Hold on, Alex. Shut that down. We need to put a hydraulic line on this front cylinder here on the dozer for blade tilt.
There we go. All right, try to dump her real fast. Let's see the bed. You feel any shaking?
No, it actually feels pretty decent. Thank God this thing articulates.
Yeah, thank God for that. Hey, Alice, you in the radio?
Yeah, what's going on?
I think I want a little time in the rock truck. You want to take over and manage the wash plant for a little bit?
Yeah, I'll swap out with you when I come back down.
Sounds good.
Need to figure out what's going on with that other rock truck. You said something about a battery and what else?
Should realistically the battery, but the battery, I was going to replace that stuff tonight after we got off and make sure the alternator's good on it. If it's not, pull the old one off the other truck. The only thing wrong with that truck that's sitting in the weeds is we broke the axle.
Yeah.
All right, there you go. You have at her.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Nate, question for you.
What's going on?
Have you followed up with any of the leads on any of these other claims up here?
No, I think for right now our best bet is let's see if we can figure out where this vein is pretty much going. What I'm kind of thinking is, you see that little patch we have going downhill?
Yeah.
I'm kind of considering let's strip that and see how that produces. So, if, you know what I mean, kind of strip this area right here and get some pay dirt, see what the pay dirt will produce right there. I will say this, we also own a lot of land around here. I don't know if you saw how much we do own, so there's got to be more ground around here we can mine. This can't be the only cut that we have. All right, boys. I think what we're going to do, we're going to stop bringing dirt down the hill. And I think it's time to just let Alex or one of us just keep running that pay dirt for a little bit. It's time to start moving some concentrate. What do y'all think?
Yeah, because we're at 29,000 liters right now of concentrate.
Yeah. And by the time you move the rest of that pile over there, because I don't want no more pile left, we should be about 31, 32-ish.
Yeah. Probably should bring that the smaller excavator down to get the tailings out of the pond down here.
Yeah, the coarse tailings or the fine tailings, whatever it's called.
Yeah, the fine tailings.
Yeah, let's go ahead and get Oh yeah, those coarse tailings or fine tailings need to come out of the pond. They start creating us issues downstream. Yeah, the coarse got a nice little pile of them as well. Oh, I'm glad I was fast for that. Hey, now that we got the Volvo back up and running, I think I should move dirt. We probably just keep the John Deere down here for moving tailings.
Yeah. Hey Nate, you on the radio?
Yeah, what's going on?
Hey, want to do a test pan of what he's pulling out of those tailings over there, just to make sure our water flow and stuff has helped out a lot?
All right, yeah, we can do a test pan. All right, let me go do some test panning. Let's see how this stuff looks. So this is called tailings, and we don't want to see no gold in our tailings. Don't see any.
How's she looking?
I don't know. I want to get rid of some of these. Hey, Alex.
Yo.
I didn't see no gold, and if I did, it's so minimum, our washman wasn't going to catch it anyway.
Alright, yeah, that's better than what we were.
Ain't that the truth? Alright, I'm going to go ahead real fast and get some of these gold pallets loaded up onto the back of the truck.
Hey, have fun.
Alright, there we go. Put that up there. Let's take a look. Let's see. Take a guess. How many liters y'all think we got?
100,000?
36,000.
38,674.
Goodness gracious.
Trying to run all this concentrate through. Let's find out how much gold we actually made off of this. All right, boys, y'all on the radio?
Yes, sir.
Y'all go ahead and focus on getting the mine site cleaned up. And me, I was going to go to town and sell some of the gold.
Alright, sounds good. We're already onto it.
So right now, we did end up making 2 bars, which were complete this time. Last time they were only 70% complete. We have 2 bars, which is 20,000 liters of gold. Now, I do know we could have possibly got like a third smaller one, but I just left it in the crucible. Might as well make it a complete big bar. Well, we end up walking away with, we have $434,000 left in our pocket so far. Time to head back to the mine site, tell the boys the good news, and tell them we can have a steak dinner tonight.
And don't worry, I already picked them up from the grocery store while we were in town.
Better been Dollar Tree steaks.
Whatever you say.
And we are back at the mine. Looks like the boys are having themselves a heyday. Gonna park the old truck up. How y'all boys doing?
Living the dream.
Well, got the good news for you boys. We may have made over 300,000.
Oh.
So we're gonna have some Dollar Tree steaks tonight.
Man,
You
I
got
ain't
the
trusting
good
no
stuff.
Dollar Tree steaks.
That's your problem. That's food. Don't eat.
You guys can have seconds.
I mean, listen, it's either steak or Slim Jim, and
Slim Jim.
Slim Jim sounds like my dessert.
Nate wasn't necessarily with me when I bought the steaks, so he's not sure where they came from.
It better came from Dollar Tree.
Anyways, we're gonna go on over to my house and we're gonna throw them on the grill. So let's go.
All right. Question: anybody ever shut off the?
With the water pump?
Yeah, anybody ever shut the water pump off?
Yeah, I did.
All right, you close the doors on it.
Yes, sir.
All right. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I'm currently on my way up here to the top of the mountain. So I want to kind of take a look over here. So we have a lot going on right now. We are about over halfway done with that pay dirt. That's a lot of pay dirt gone already. So what we're thinking right here, we're thinking about making this little grass strip right here into a cut to see if there's any dirt. But I heard of an old rumor. And you know, gold mining's all about the rumors, at least in my opinion. And I want to see. So I reached out. Got to go ahead and turn my safety lights on. Got to be safe. So I reached out to the gold miner that owns this over here. And I said, is there anywhere on your property, and I was hoping he would say where he said that you don't plan to mine that I could possibly lease off of you. Well, he told me exactly where I wanted to hear. He said this little spot down here, he does not plan to mine it ever or do anything with it. And I'm like, up there is where his claim is. Down here is where all of his runoff goes and all that kind of stuff. So I think this whole bit of dirt, every bit of dirt right in here in this area, may be packed full of gold. And it may not be purposeful, but I think it may be packed full. On top of that, I think a lot of this like side stuff may be packed with gold. Because he said at one point, none of this stuff used to be here. This river was humongous, and as time went on, it kind of got smaller and smaller and smaller. And so I'm interested to see what all kind of they've graved out of here and kind of want to mine this out. But to mine this out, I need to get some up here to test it because I'm not going to mine something that's not been tested. Another big thing that we've also started looking at is this down here. He also owns all this as well. If this up here does good, I can only imagine what this like right down there would do. I'm calling this a little bit different of a cut. I want to call this the river cut. But for us to do the river cut or the fall cut, I don't know what we're going to call it yet, we got to come over and test it. And I'm thinking we do like 7 truckloads coming out of here. He said we can do as much as we want, but any gold that we get from it, we have to share 50-50 with them for right now until we can confirm it. So I'm going to go ahead and load up in the truck and head over to the boys. The boys were working this morning and they were getting the gold mine set up and running. They've actually got all the pay dirt in the wash machine. I think they're going to be turning it on here in the next few minutes or so and go ahead and get that thing rocking and rolling. But man, I'm excited for this. And if you are also excited, ladies and gentlemen, for the gold mining series and what we all have planned for this, please leave a like down below, subscribe, and do what you guys do best. Alrighty, so audios may be a little bit messed up, ladies and gentlemen. We just figured out that I was not recording audios. So I will go ahead while I'm digging this dirt real fast. I want to give a little explanation. I know things have probably been a little bit weird sounding here recently. We're working through the kinks as fast as we can, but I just hope you all will be patient with us because I had to get a whole brand new PC, gotten me a new Alienware. And with it being a new Alienware, I'm having to fix all my audios and everything like that. So we're almost done with it, but there's still very obviously audio issues. I hope y'all guys just do be patient with us. And hopefully we can get this thing fixed as soon as possible. So hopefully the audios are not too bad, but we should be able to still get everything done. Hey, Alex.
Yes, sir.
How many loads have you done?
Probably 5 or 6.
Alright, so I think this is going to be the last 2 loads right here. Weston, don't come back up.
Man, I'm already here.
Alright, then we'll load you then, and then we'll send you back. So once you go back, don't come back up.
Alright, sounds good.
So I'm trying to figure this out right about now. Why'd y'all let me do this again?
You let yourself do that? We were just voluntold.
Whoa, whoa! Good lord! Drop forward. Stay right there. Don't move. Don't move an inch.
Why are you on your high horse? I could see you and I wasn't going to hit you. I was like,
When you're
10 meters away.
when you're 2 feet from my face, you about bust my windshield out. If you would have bust this windshield out, I would have done World War III. All right.
Are you tracking that thing out of there?
Yeah, we don't want to leave it inside the water.
It's a free
Don't need
bath
that.
though.
It don't need to be sitting there getting moisture down in the cylinders and stuff when it's not running.
All right, come on, get on, get on, go, go, go. There we go. Perfect. All right, and we're not going to go too far with this. Honestly, we don't know how this is going to produce. All right, you ready to head on back down?
We take most semis.
We're just going to jump into one.
Should I leave that trailer up here?
Yeah, drop the trailer.
Hey, do you guys want the tailings pile moved?
Eventually we will, but I think we're good for right now. Please don't bite that in the water.
No, trust me, I'm a good driver.
I don't trust that, believe it or not. Could you believe that?
Yeah, probably I do believe that actually.
Hey, can I take the cat from you?
Yeah, there's tailings in there.
All right, I'll do it in the tailings because we need to go ahead and start loading the stream pay.
Let me see here. And we are on stream pay, correct?
Yep.
Select it and good to go. You got everything else set up?
Yep, fire her up.
All right, 10-4.
All right, if she's a rock and roll, let's go ahead and put some pay dirt. Or my bad, some stream pay. Oh yeah, now that seems like some money right there. Now we've got some dirt to move.
Have we had 2 loaders dumping into that plant yet?
No, but it'd be nice to eventually get 2 loaders, but right now we're still paying on this one. We'd have to either rent another one of these or buy another one. I don't know, Alice, you think we might want to look at renting another one of these and double teaming it?
I like the way you're thinking, Nate.
If you guys rent it, I'll go pick it up.
About to say, you're going to have to go all the way to town for it. I know the cat dealership would let us lease another one. We've been on time with our current payments.
I'll go hook a trailer up to a truck real quick, and I'll head that way. Unless I'm roading it back.
No, it's all good. I'll go scoop it up because you're already doing something, and I'm the only one that's not doing anything currently.
Sounds good. All right, go ahead and go rent that. Bring it back over here. Let's get this machine washing as much pay dirt as we can at a time. All right, there we go. Last 2 loads. I just had to run and go grab some paperwork real fast for the mine site.
I know you said something about the inspectors coming today.
Oh no, thank God we don't have no inspectors coming. I just told Alice that to get him out of this big wheel loader. Alrighty, and that's the last little bit. Let's just get this big thing turned around and dumped in.
Excuse me, sir. Why are you in my loader?
Because I was finishing getting all those stuff done. Alrighty, I think that's good. We'll go ahead and shut her down. Time to get all these pallets out. So let's get all these pallets transported over there to the washroom and get all of it changed into gold. Alrighty, looks like they got everything loaded up. Oh.
Did he really just wreck my truck?
At least it wasn't my truck this time.
Alrighty, so far we only have 1 gold bar. Let's see what this produced right here. Alright, we got 2 gold bars. So we did have 1 original gold bar from what we ran earlier today. Now we just got another one.
Oh, there's a third.
Yep, there's partial of a third. So these 2 gold bars are what we made here, and this is what we made earlier. Boys, that's a lot of gold.
Quite a bit.
Alright, I'm gonna go get my Tundra, and let's go take this into the shop. Alright, now just gotta move this on over here. Buddy?
Holy shnikes. $447,000.
Okay, so we do gotta talk. Turn the truck off and get out of here.
Maybe I don't want to. Maybe I want to go to the grocery store and go get a big old fat juicy T-bone steak.
Well, remember, we're still in loan money. Okay, so we have 844,000, right?
Yes.
We do need to give up 100K since we mined on that guy's site today, because I did tell him we'd split the profits from his site 50-50. So we do need to give up 100K for that. We need to talk about, was it worth it?
I think it was, because if you go off of what we did yesterday versus what we did today, and yesterday was all of just regular,
Yeah, from the main cut. Yeah, I know.
and we produced more gold with less stream pay.
I mean, let's ask our heavy equipment operator. So we made like 400 something thousand, 444. We'll say like 444. What we're gonna say roughly.
Mm-hmm.
We do have to give up 100K of it, of course, because we leased the ground today. Was it enough money to validate leasing the land from now on? But we also only got a bar and a half from that land, and on top of a bar and a half is all we got. The other bar did help out a lot too.
So how many bars do we normally get when we're mining on the mountain?
We ran 2. Yeah, remember yesterday we ran 2 bars yesterday, and that's all we got out of it.
I think there's enough evidence here that we can lease the land from this guy and keep digging in our same spot and keep showing this profit. And maybe here in the near future, we can work down to the next bench. So the next step of that waterfall, because you got to think that thing's like a big sluice box going through there and tumbling.
Well, he also did say there was another channel. So where our current river is, they used to have to build a bridge across a certain part of it. So there was 2 like splits. They used to split off right there in 2 different directions. Let's just go ahead and admit it. Most of what we probably got today was stuff he messed up on top of the mine. And digging that hole that we just did at the bottom, anything he starts missing from now on is still going to go right there. So I bet every like few months we can go there and dig like 4 or 5 buckets out of there, and we'll come out with like 4 or 5 ounces. Okay, let's go out there and actually come up with a visual game plan.
All right. Let me Meet y'all back here.
He said there's evidence somewhere on this mountain that this used to split off, go one direction and then the other direction. He said they have that bridge right there. And he said go a couple paces back. It's about right-ish here, and it split off and went over there. And there was a pond over there near where we're thinking about digging our next site.
Well, I mean, if you look at the contour of the ground over here, it kind of makes sense that it would go straight to our mine.
I mean, there is a little bit of a divot here.
It does kind of V a little bit.
Or what if we're being played and right where the road is, there was like a windy river going down there at one point, and they just filled it in and they made it stop going down there.
And redirected it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's evidence for that too. Because this looks like it was built up for a reason if you look at it.
Yeah. This was either dug or built up. Look at the way it comes down. It drops down here. Maybe it had like a shelf, and then it flowed down here, and then it went down here, and it rode it all this way. So if we're right, that would mean the channel should be roughly right here in this area. So basically so from right there where that stream is, right where we went in, all the way to over there is where the stream pay should be. So from over there to right here would be where the cut starts. Now just go directly sideways.
Basically, take it back over here to the road.
Yep, take it all the way back to over the road. Because we do have some issues. We can't dig out the road. We can dig right here, right next to it. But he did tell me we are not allowed to dig out the road because we'll get in trouble.
What's he hiding underneath the road? What does he know that we don't?
This has now become a government issued road. The government built this road. So if we dig this out, we got to pay the government. And we all know the government's not going to be too happy for us digging out one of the roads and making it unusable. But we definitely can tear this out, go all the way as close as we can over here, and just dig out pure pay and then have a good little size cut over here. So the main river stream itself, we're going to call that the channel cut. Okay? We're going to call this less money cut, this side over here.
Okay.
And we're going to call that big money cut over there.
We're going to call this the Ancient River Channel Cut.
I say big money, but okay. Ancient River, sure. But we need to get all the pay dirt we can from off of here. Then go down to the bottom and dig that out there. Do we all agree?
Yeah, I agree.
Sure, it sounds like a plan.
But Alex,
Yes.
we've ran out of leasing. We can only lease 2 things on our credit. Everything else we have to buy.
What do we have leased currently?
The 2 wheel loaders, and they're both like 300,000 a piece, so we can't buy them out. Let's also agree. Hold on, let's just also agree. Let's get rid of the small excavator. It was a good did its job, but the small one's gotta go. If we want to go big, we have to get rid of the small one first. On top of that, we need to get rid of the John Deere. So let's go down and take inventory of what we can and can't get rid of, because I bet there's a lot of machines that we can get rid of. All right, so I think everybody's pretty much got everything extra that we can spare over here. We all know why we want to get rid of this rock truck. She just is not, she don't have speed. She don't have anything good in her. It's time for her to go. Yeah, okay. Wheel loader, not tall enough. Just isn't doing the job we need it to do. And then this right here, capacity is an issue. Reach is an issue. Everything all around is an issue with this thing. So we can get rid of this. Let's go put all this stuff on the auction site. Let's get it sold. And then boys, I think the next step will be start buying equipment.
For sure.
So there has been a lot that has happened since the last episode to now. We have went ahead and cleared out all this dirt over here in this area, got this ready to rock and roll to mine it, but there was a whole video about this that just got deleted. We actually bought a new excavator. We got that all rocking and rolling. So thank God for these boys. They've actually stepped up to really help me out a lot. And we're actually recording another one of these videos so that we do have an extra video of gold mining this week, ladies and gentlemen. But so far, we have done a lot of the excavating, kind of make sure this place is ready to rock and roll. We're about ready to start getting the trucks out of here, hopefully pretty soon. But our main concern right now is not necessarily getting trucks out of here. It's how we're going to end up dealing with the wash plant. I'm pretty much on the side of let's go ahead and flatten this area out and let's put the wash plant up here right now. Or let's buy another wash plant or lease a wash plant something and put it up here, because going down there with the wash plant just isn't the best of ideas, in my opinion, and just bringing it up here. I think we make this more of a smaller time operation and make that down there the big time. We are going to go ahead and jump inside the Tundra. The boys are ready to rock and roll down there at the bottom of the mountain. We also did hire somebody new, so we all meet him in a little bit. And I'm just excited that we're getting ready to rock and roll again. But ladies and gentlemen, while we're heading down here, I do need a favor from all of y'all. I have a comment for y'all. I have a comment of the day situation for y'all right now. What do you guys want to see us do with the gold mining series? What are some ideas that y'all want to see us portray out? Leave it all down in the comment section, and we'll see what we can do about portraying it. And yeah, thank you guys so very much for the love and support. of the gold mining series. We've all been kind of loving doing it, and it's been really, really fun to have this many people, have different people come in and out and enjoy.
Yeah, you might want to look behind you. There's the boss man.
We
Morning,
don't talk
boss,
about him
morning.
while he's here.
I know y'all talk bad about me already. Okay, no, maybe I step on that foot.
You stay over there. Let Gimpy be Gimpy.
Hey, keep going. Okay, you want to keep going? Hold up. All right. No, maybe I have to poke you with a ladder. I'll poke that foot with the ladder.
I'll get my crutches out of the truck.
I'm backing up.
Hey Nate,
What?
you want to talk about it?
Oh, no, I'm done, dude. So y'all boys ready to get to mining?
Yeah,
Yep.
got a lot of work to do. Are we gonna do regular, or are we gonna go out and work on a little bit of that stream pay? The stream pay pays a little better.
Spring pay pays a little bit better, I agree. Let's start working on getting that up there knocked out because I would like to actually finish that cut today.
This cut?
Yeah, I kind of want to finish the big cut.
Okay.
Because, I mean, I want to knock that out and then maybe start making a new cut right beside it because I'm starting to think a little bit more. Another wash plant or renting or something like that, another wash plant may be an idea right now because we might want to put a wash plant up there so we're not having to worry about trucking so much equipment.
Okay. And what about what you and I discussed the other day? Do we want to let the guys know what we discussed the other day?
Oh, sure. We discussed we're thinking about moving to a barge eventually kind of situation. We don't know exactly yet. And then what we'll do is we'll have an excavator there with it. So all you need is the excavator and then the wash plant. You just unload directly into the wash plant. So that is thoughts to be doing eventually, but for right now, we're not gonna worry about it. We're gonna get directly into work. Let's get to working, boys.
Yep.
Go ahead and take the new Volvo up there. I will say one thing we did buy is went in and bought another rock truck. On top of the new rock truck, we bought a new excavator and we replaced our old Volvo with the new Volvo right here. We did that so that we can start letting more and more people in. Eventually, we want to do a live stream, ladies and gentlemen. So we had to take out all private mods, and that was a private mod, sadly. So we went ahead and pulled the other excavator over here to make sure we're keeping up with rock trucks. So I'm actually going to be jumping in and out of the excavator and rock truck just to make sure we're keeping them full and rocking and rolling down the road. That's so far. She looks pretty good.
Yeah, definitely looking real good.
We just got to keep moving as much dirt as we can to keep her full for right now. We definitely have a lot of dirt moving in front of us.
Yeah, well, we both know this wash plant. She's hungry.
Oh, most definitely. A little too hungry.
But she does a good job cleaning the gold out, so we can't complain too much.
I know, that's true. We really need to hire another person because that up there needs at least one more person up there just to help out with moving rock trucks.
Yeah, for sure.
And then possibly even another rock truck.
So Nate, what do you think about getting rid of that leased machine or buying out the lease? That way we ain't got that lease payment every month.
I'm thinking that for both these machines and let's lease a wash plant.
Yeah, lease the second wash plant.
That's what I'm thinking.
That way we pay that one off and we'll be in good shape on that and not have to worry about it no more.
Yep, that's kind of what I'm thinking. We'll say this, Alice. Me and you are knocking this pile out.
Right? We are getting it done.
Two of these wheel loaders may have been the right idea to keep up with that. I just wish we had another person up there running a rock truck so we were able to go a little bit. We weren't keeping up so easily. Wait a minute. Whoa.
What's wrong?
Alice,
What's
quit
wrong?
feeding. Quit feeding.
What's wrong? Oh, Nap.
Quit feeding.
What do we got going on?
Hold up. Quit feeding.
Turn everything down. Everything down.
All right, we gotta shut it off. Hit the red button. Shut it off.
Yep, it's off. It's off.
Oh, that's not good. Hey, boys, y'all on radio?
Yes, sir.
Quit bringing dirt down. I need y'all to come down here. One of the main conveyor belts just went down on us.
All right, on my way.
Oh, and
I'm up
it's
in here.
full of dirt, dude.
Oh, it's full. Man, I hope.
Real quick, before I get down there, do I need to track one of these machines down there?
No, don't worry about that. Just bring
My pickup.
up, yeah. All right, so first thing we have to do is go ahead and hook up the good old Volvo to this. We'll lift this up out of the way, back it up.
Man, Nate, I tell you, that Volvo made that case look like a joke when it lifted that up.
I know, right? That case struggle. This thing just lifted up like it wasn't nothing. All right, boys, let's kind of find out what's wrong with it. I know we got most of the dirt cleared, but that's a gnarly rip right through the middle of this thing. How bad? I'm still following the rip, boys. Yeah, this belt's over. Yeah, it's not only the belt, boys. This engine up here, let's go ahead and classify her as over as well. Well, boys, who's ready to go to town?
I got the trailer already hooked up to the truck. If you guys want to take it.
Haha. That trailer's cute. We need a semi. All right, well, this is hooked up. Super size load that it is.
I mean, we just need to pull it out of the way. We don't gotta take it to town or anything. So
Yeah, I was just gonna take it over here on the other side of these trees and get it out the way so we got space to work around here.
let's just back it in behind the barn would be the best place. Alrighty, y'all go to town, go get a new one. I guess we'll see what we can do about fixing the wash plant, make sure the wash plant's not broken.
Alright.
And so while them boys are gone, we're gonna at least clean out the fine tailings from the pond so we don't gotta worry about this any longer because it is piling up down here.
Y'all on the radio?
Yep, just trying to load up some of this here slag and fine tailings out of here. Why is it red?
That's what you ordered.
No, it wasn't. I ordered black.
Oh well.
Red's faster, right?
We don't need much faster, bud. And we are making some dirt, boys. We're not making dirt, but we are starting to use some dirt now.
Alright.
Oh yeah, she's doing a pretty good job. And this other one is... Yep, we're looking good. All hands on deck. Let's get this thing knocked out, boys.
Yep.
There should not be anything else standing between us and getting this pay dirt pile knocked out today.
You know, sir, there is no me in team.
I said we. I mean, if you want it to be you, we can make it just you. All right, everybody, we all taking a lunch break. Alex said he'll finish dirt pile without us.
We're letting Alex in this machine up here.
Oh, y'all are funny, huh?
They just care about our equipment.
Yeah, 'cause this equipment's how we're gonna make our millions.
As long as insurance claim ain't running anything that's worth something, we're good.
Well, I'm gonna leave Alex over here running that wheel over there. We've got him pretty much all the way caught up with those guys up there. I'm gonna run up here on top of the mountain, kind of scope out an area first, put the wash plant at, because it's time to start thinking about moving locations. So one thing I'm definitely considering right now, since we've done some tests over here, we haven't really gotten no good tests out of here. I want to pile up some dirt and I want to kind of move as much as I can at least, and flatten this out over here and put the wash plant over here on this side so it's out of our way and into no one else's way. I mean, even the best part is if you go down there, there's a creek running down there where the water runoff can head down. So we're not really worrying about there being an issue with the water. And honestly, with the runoff being going down there, we won't have to worry about too much of the fine tails. We will still have to clean up some fine tails, just not as much. Let's go ahead and cut down all these small trees, get them chopped up, put them in the back of the truck, use them as firewood, and see where this thing can take us. And we are done. So we kind of have everything set up the way we want it set up now. So pretty much the only thing this road does go to, since there's that massive mudslide right there, is this tower. That is a very important tower, but there's nothing saying we can't mine here. We can also block off this road now, because this road right here has mud going that way, so we gotta worry about that. So we finished up this part right here. Now let's go check on the boys, see how much they've gotten done. We've been working on that for a hot minute now.
You're gonna look through this pile right here, find yourself a big shining nugget.
I mean, I've been loading out of this pile. I see some sparkles in it. Now that I'm getting towards the end of it, believe it or not, it's getting a little better.
Take in sparkles, and that's your paycheck.
Nate, it sounds like we're being stole from over here.
Oh no, that's how they get their paycheck. Or don't mean we have to repay them.
Pretty much.
Hey, now, my paycheck is maybe a steak from the dollar store. Other times it's a Slim Jim.
Well, I can definitely say we've moved a lot of dirt. So we are down to our final little bit of pay dirt, and then we're going to start thinking about moving it up there to the big mine site. Or, my bad, to the new mine site.
That sounds good hearing that over the radio.
I know. We got maybe another 4 or 5 trucks left, and then we're officially have completed this first cut.
Hey, Nate, we're out of fuel over here.
You know what? I don't care. You know why? We're done.
Oh, really?
I'm putting the last bucket that I had inside of the rod truck, and we are done. We have officially mined the entire top of this mountain. Alrighty, so we have all 12 gold bars on the back of the trailer, and yes, that is 12 gold bars exactly. We got a monster amount of gold from that, what we just ran, and we're taking all right now to go sell. Hopefully we can make enough money to start investing into a new wash plant, new stuff, period. Pay off the leases off of our couple of our current equipment. Type of deal is what we're looking at doing. And I'm super excited to get this done, because it's not every day you honestly get to do something like this and go sell this much gold at one time. Alrighty, let's find out how much will send me in an early retirement. So, Alice, I'm letting you buy me out for $4 million. You have fun with you have fun. You have a good one.
Yeah, no, you're funny.
I think I am personally, but not a whole lot of people agree. Okay, think about this for a second. We could pay the debt off with this, okay?
No, we couldn't. We're 5 in debt, not 4. We're 5 million in
Well,
debt.
we can pay off some of it, or we could use it to expand. Let's pay off all of our current equipment and use it to expand. Buy another wash plant setup, buy everything we need. I think we have enough money.
I think the best play is to pay off our equipment
Boring.
and
Boring.
No, it's not boring. Pay off our equipment and then pay off like 2 million of the loan, and then invest the other 3
No.
mil in more grant.
No. Okay, no. Okay, I agree with you paying off the equipment, but we are not putting no money towards the loan. We're gonna spend it all. Hey, trust me. Have I led you wrong yet?
Yes,
When?
the last time we were up here.
I can't help you, got hurt. Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is another July day here on the gold mine, and we are getting so ever close to the $5 million gold mine, and we have a lot of stuff in front of us today. So, one thing we have to do today is we have to move a lot of our stuff, including the wash plants, which actually we've already moved most of it, actually. So pretty much we just got to move the wash plant and, of course, the water pump. We did go ahead and release the Volvo that we had a while back. Released it from the guy who owned it. Of course, right now, it looks pretty good shape, and we got to get this entire wash plant tore down and moved up the hill. I'm not necessarily worried about the actual wash plant parts, because these coming down in the 3 parts. I'm worried about the conveyor. That's a long conveyor to be taking up that mountain. I don't know how we're going to do it to get it up there on the other side where we have the part ready to go. So we'll talk to these boys, see what they're ready to do, and see how we're going to get that conveyor up there. How's it going, boys?
Not too bad, Nate. What about you?
Oh, going pretty good. I'm trying to figure out how we're going to get that conveyor belt up on top of that mountain.
That's going to be fun.
Oh, yeah.
You're the brains behind the operation, so that's on you to figure that one out.
Oh, yeah. Well, good to see you back, insurance claim. Good to see you back.
Yeah, it's been a while. Like,
It's been a few.
where you been at, man?
I took a holiday with the paycheck that I didn't get, so.
Oh.
Nate, I see we have the big X back.
Yep, we are only leasing it for right now, but we are going to use it to tear down the wash plant to get it up there. I'm not necessarily worried about tearing everything down and getting it put on the trucks. I'm more worried about going up the hill with everything.
Yeah, that conveyor belt's not going to be fun, bro.
We'll see what we have to do. We'll get it up there one way or another. But first things first, we need to get this we need to get, well, not that. We need to get everything pretty much undone on it first.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and get the wheel loader over here and loading stuff up.
All right, 10-4.
All right, let's go ahead and get this out of the way. And we now have the conveyor belt out of the way, so now it shouldn't take us too long to get that over there tore down. All right, boys, let's go ahead and get the drills out and, of course, the impacts. Let's go ahead and get this thing tore down and make sure she's folded up. Hey, pull forward. Pull forward a little bit. There you go. First one's locked. Don't take that up the mountain yet. Just go get the other one. There we go. All righty, go ahead.
All right, everything's loaded up.
So
We ain't got a low boy out for that.
I think since it's not that far, we're just going to drive that up. Whoa, boys, don't be just taking off yet. Let's get this up there first. Then we'll take the trucks up slowly but surely. Please make sure, boys, y'all have yourselves in first gear.
Yep.
Low and slow, boys. Low and slow. All right, I'll made up, no problems.
Oh yeah, I'm actually impressed with this old Cummins swap. She's a little bit of a beast.
All right, let's head down the road, buddy.
That sounds good. Strap in, strap in.
I know, we're letting you drive.
Shoot.
Can't even make it over the bridge without getting in a wreck.
Oh, man, there's a big divot in front of where you have to drive up, okay?
Wow. Insurance claim really making a name for itself out here, boys.
Oh boy.
All right, we got to stay hooked up, ready to go.
All right, I'm jumping in the wheel loader.
This is going to be fun to watch.
Oh, I might have to push him up.
Oh, there's a really good chance. Oh my goodness.
You ain't making this corner.
But say, keep pushing.
Oh, I'm giving her all she's got. All right, I gotta get reset. You got up and around the corner from me.
And the fact that we've made it this far is a miracle. Come on, get reset. Let's go. Lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it, lower it. Let it go.
Yeah, we're up.
We're not there yet.
Nate is not making it over that bridge. I can tell you that much now.
Oh yeah, he will. Trust me, he'll make it.
There we go, boys. Now we just got one problem.
You gotta get turned around.
Yeah, we gotta turn this thing around.
Not necessarily. See, here's what I'm thinking. We go ahead and we get this all set in place, and then we'll just basically take that and just set it right where it needs to go.
I don't know about you boys, but that looks like it's working.
That looks like money.
There we go. Just gonna simply lift her on up. Now we did of course rent this as well. This is a dozer that's meant to lift up this kind of stuff. Dozer / crane. Alrighty, so we just got this water pump put into place. We should be good there. They're backing the crane out of the hole. Now we do have a little bit of an issue that we're going to fill in, and that's going to be this right here. Maybe fill this in like right here in this area. Get this on out of the way so that we can get up and down here a little bit easier. We are going to be using rock truss to be able to fill this. So right now what we're thinking is, much as I hate to say it, we only need one wheel loader up here, because you're not going to be able to maintain 2 wheel loaders up here in this small area. So right back here in this area ish, in that area right there is where we're going to put the rocks and all that stuff in the dirt. Same with that right here. We'll bring it from back there all the way up here and load it directly into there. Now we are going to be blocking up this road. I do know, sadly, that, but you got a rock slide down there, rock slide up there. We should be fine there. Anyway, we look at it, them boys are looking like they're ready to rock and roll. I know I am definitely getting ready myself too. I'm just trying to go over and make sure everything is ready with the wash plant. So our next step, of course, will be our next step will be, of course, getting the pay dirt into the wash plant. Because, ladies and gentlemen, we have $4 million to our name, and it is not enough money to go ahead and continue on doing what we're doing.
All right. So it looks like we're starting to finally throw some dirt, huh, Nate?
Yep, getting the first few loads ready to rock and roll. I hate insurance claim had to go home early. Can't say this is not as pretty up here, but I think he'll do the job for right now.
Yeah. All I'm really worried about is if it pays. If everything goes the way that it went on the test pan, it should pay pretty good.
Yep, letting to get my $1 million and get out of here. Alrighty, so far we've actually been doing a pretty good job of loading these trucks. We've been staying up with them somewhat. It's a little hard to stay up with them when you're moving this much dirt and it's this close. But for right now, we're doing pretty decent at it. I'm actually about to have one of them boys, I think, take over this so I can run the wheel loader for a little bit. So far, everything is perfectly fine, and I don't really see a whole lot wrong with what we're doing. As long as we kind of stay making this kind of room up, and we are in a nice good little bit of gold, we should be hitting our promised land here pretty soon. So far, the number one issue I keep running into is just knowing that I have to watch out for the wash plant behind me, because if you hit that, you're gonna break something. Make sure I'm watching for this thing in front of me, and then the thing behind me, which is the conveyor. If you don't watch out for all of it, and look at how close I'm having to get to it all, just to make sure that I have plenty of room to back up, scoop the dirt, and throw the dirt. I'm not the happiest in the world about this situation. Now, we've already talked to the other boys, and they're not too sure like I am. Are we going to be able to or not put 2 wheel loaders on this thing at one time? I think we're not going to be able to at all. Alex jumps up and down and says that he thinks we will. I don't know. It's going to be a tough one to tell. I can say this, I'm definitely surprised at how well everything moved over here and the fact that we're able to get everything set up pretty easily. Our next big step will be, of course, hoping we make how much money we need to honestly make so that we can hopefully go through the rest of this season and finish this one up strong, and then go into next season with even stronger goals. Alrighty, we got enough backlog in here. Time to go ahead, hit the button, turn her on. There we go. She's on. Looking pretty good, looking good, looking good. The wash plant's on, everything's running. Got some debris coming off from that dirt up there, but that's fine. I do love the way that this system is set up. It is set up where the top part washes the rocks, all that fun stuff goes down. Then you get like your extra rocks and water and stuff like that. It's just, in my opinion, it's set up great. Alrighty, so we sent one of the guys to town to go ahead and pick up a normal conveyor belt. And now we have that running in there, so it's a constant stream of pay dirt always going inside the conveyor. On top of that, then we are going to be using this right here also to help out. Since we can't have 2 of these going, we might as well have something else there helping out push pay dirt up there. And what's better than this right here, the conveyor belt? Because honestly, it's moving pay dirt. Now, I'm probably still moving more pay dirt than it, but it's still moving enough pay dirt to make it count. All right, boys, I'm finally caught up to y'all, and we got 33,000 liters of concentrate.
Nice. Wait till you see the dent we put in over here.
Oh, it's got to be some kind of dent, because I've been moving some kind of pay dirt. Especially since we got this new conveyor belt over here moving the dirt. We are looking fine.
Fine as red wine.
Oh, yeah. Hey, boys, let's go ahead and start shutting her down. Make these last buckets.
All right, I'll finish off this truck and then I'll be heading over that way.
10-4, 10-4. Yeah, final one. Go ahead and turn that button off. And we should be good to go there. All right, as simple as can be. Just got to load the buckets sewn up into here. There's 1 bucket. There's 2 buckets. And then there's 3. All right, I'm going to head down to the washroom, boys.
We got 3 buckets of concentrate out of that?
Yeah.
Goodness gracious. And I really don't feel like we ran that hard.
I think the pay dirt says otherwise.
Yeah, I'm leaning a lot more towards the pay dirt. So, Nate,
Yeah?
we did it.
Yeah, I see that. So we're paying the loan off first, right?
Yep.
All right, go ahead and submit that payment.
Now we're broke again, Nate.
Broke. I see $39,000 in our banking account. And on top of seeing $39,000 in my banking account, you know what else I see? I have a wash plant. I have a bunch of rock trucks, excavators, land. I have everything I need. Good luck, Alex.
Ah,
You're fired, by the way.
you can't fire your partner.
Well, there's a reason your name was never on the land.
That's fine. I'm here at the bank. I can double check that and make sure.
Now get your butt back to the mine. Yeah, we need to hurry up and get this stuff done because I'm ready to go home to a place where I can actually make money. Man, it is a cold December month and it is freezing out here. We actually just had a little bit of a freeze last night. The pay dirt still looks like we can still get into it, and honestly, it won't be long though. The creek's already trying to freeze over on us, and I think we are getting to the end of the gold mining season as of right now. And man, it has been an amazing season. We've already paid off all of our debt. Now we just got to make a little bit of money to go back home with, and hopefully we can make the money to go back with, because right now we're not looking too promising. And if we don't have enough money to come back up here next year, we are done. We need a minimum of probably about $500,000 to be able to come back next year. So I'm gonna go ahead and jump in the truck, get myself warmed up. We're gonna head down to the bottom. I think the boys are ready down there. I know they went ahead and told me Nick has already headed back down south, so hopefully we'll make enough money to send him his paycheck. Same with the insurance claim. He's went ahead and headed back as well. So we're down to the last 3 people here on the mine sites, but hopefully these boys are ready to rock and roll and hopefully able to make us some money today. Alrighty, boys. Looks like everybody is trying to stay warm the best they can.
Brr, it's cold up here right now. Goodness gracious almighty.
Well, we just got to get through a little bit more. We got probably 1 or 2 days left of this weather before we have to head back down south, dude.
Yeah, I don't want to be trying to get out of here with a bunch of snow on the ground. That's going to be treacherous.
Yeah, but we got a worse problem than that. We need to make money so everybody can go home and pay bills.
Oh, I thought you were getting ready to say that the wash plant was froze up.
No, it a little bit, but we can dethaw that. It ain't gonna be that hard to get dethawed. And so I don't know about y'all, but let's get to work, boys.
Yeah, let's get up here and get to it.
Ain't no better time than the present. Alrighty. Now we just get to have the fun of starting diesel equipment in cold weather. We know how much they love this.
Yeah, where's the torpedo heaters at?
They are new enough, so they shouldn't need them. All right, let's see if we can fire this over. You ready?
Yep.
Oh, let's turn our glow plugs on first. Let it sit for a second.
How are you doing? Are you out of the wind?
Oh yeah.
All right. Well, at least that fired up.
Go ahead and let that sit for a little bit. All right, that's looking good. Turn that off. We don't need actual wash plant running yet. All right, let all that stuff heat up before we start throwing stuff on it. Let's get the truck started and let's get the excavator started as well.
All right.
Ah, actually somebody already started the excavator for me. Oh yeah, she's looking good. So far I'm playing the good old game of up the ladder, down the ladder, up the ladder, down the ladder. Me and Corin decided we wanted to go ahead and switch. So I'm taking my turn in the right truck. Really haven't got to do that over here yet, so it's kind of exciting to be able to. I get down that ladder, up that ladder. Pull this forward far enough. Get back down that ladder. Telling you, it's one of those fun times. This house is doing a pretty good job keeping that all caught up. As long as we keep this kind of stuff going, we should make a hefty amount of money. We've not started the wash plant up just yet because we're still waiting to get like all the lines full, make sure we have all the dirt in there. I know that's probably not the proper way to do it, but it's the way we do it because it lets us get it, let it run for a longer period of time, making more dirt or making more gold. And actually, she's up and running. We went ahead and I guess turned on the wash plant, so we are actually making gold now. Glad to see that the wash plant's actually turned on. Man, oh man, we need to start making more pay dirt. Oh, man, this one issue I think we're gonna have pretty quickly is one of these buckets are just gonna topple over us. She don't have the best of brakes anymore. I don't know why. I think the brakes are going out on this truck. She should be fine. Man. That smoke. Oh, whoa, whoa. She's on fire. Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Smoke coming out of the front of let me call on radio. Hey boys, you on radio?
Yeah.
This cat truck is on fire right now.
Wait, what?
She just started smoke's bellowing out of the front of the engine right now.
Oh no.
Let me go. Does the dozer have a
Fire extinguisher? Yeah.
Yep. There it is. Okay, let me grab it. There we go. Yeah, there we go. I don't think she's gonna run anymore, boys.
I think that one's done.
I think she is too.
Do you want me to run down and go grab the Volvo so we still have the second rock truck running?
Yeah, I guess, but we need to get that out of the way first. Because I don't know if you noticed this or not, that's kind of right in the way. And as bad as you two driving are, y'all gonna hit it.
Let's hook up a tow strap to this dozer.
You know, I'll show you a better way to do it.
Alright, well while you're doing that, I'm gonna run down and go grab this other one.
Yeah, you go grab the Volvo. Let me show you how to move a rock truck out of the way. There we go. Come on, you piece of dirt. There we go. Out of the way, like she's supposed to be. Man, that was a good rock truck too.
Yeah, that was a really good rock truck. Can't believe that one caught on fire. Seems like we had nothing but problems with these rock trucks sometimes.
I know that's true. I feel like it's just one problem after another though.
Like the other Volvo we got rid of, the one that we broke the axle off of. It's like we can't get away from it.
Rock trucks are the most rough used vehicles on the mine site.
Yeah, I was about to say, we do use and abuse them.
I'm about to say, whenever you have a rock truck, they're supposed to be abused. Even though we do have both those rock trucks up there rock and roll, I would still rather go ahead and get that other rock truck back down the mountain so that we can hopefully take a look at it and maybe get it fixed. I doubt we'll get it fixed anytime soon, but it'd just be nice to go ahead and get that looked at because, as much as that just sucks for the day. As much as I probably should take a low boy up there, I'm just going to take a drop deck because a drop deck can make those turns a little bit better than a low boy can. Alrighty, just got to get this thing lined up. And I kind of make a turn. Alrighty, and after a lot of using winches later, we have our rock truck fully loaded onto the back of, we have our cat rock truck on the back of the semi truck. Now we just gotta use the old Mac. We first need to diagnose what's wrong with her, and man, she is a heavy pushing me down. Come on, stay straight. There's no stopping. Come on. There we go. Okay, a little dangerous, a little bit more than I want to admit. All right, just gonna go ahead and back her on into here. Gonna be as close as we can. This is about the size of the door itself, so we don't want to make no mistakes we don't have to. Alrighty, now it's time for me to do my little bit of magic. Let's go ahead and get this truck looked at and find out what was wrong with it. Alrighty, so it's been a little bit of time later and we finally figured out what has all went wrong with it. We had a belt or something like that running it right up against our oil line that we had in there, and it rubbed right through, and the oil just in there caught on fire. Next thing we know, it's on fire. So now we do know what's kind of went wrong with this. I do need to take a second eventually and look at the current rock truck we got up on top of the mountain to make sure it's not gonna have the same issue, but we know what's wrong with this one. And honestly, looking at that motor, it's gonna need a complete new motor, and I don't know if we're gonna have the time or money right now to think about fixing it, especially when we're here at the end of the season. It's getting colder and colder as the days grow long, and then with that being the case, it's just not worth our time, especially as you see we have frost everywhere. We're looking maybe a day left.
Hey Nate, did you get her dropped off over at the shop?
Yes sir, I did.
Nice.
I went ahead and even looked at her. It was a oil line was rubbing up against a belt, and oil and friction don't go too well together.
Yeah, oil, friction, and heat.
Yeah.
At least the truck's not totaled.
Oh, the engine is.
Oh.
Starting to think when it getting icy around here, we're starting to have problems more and more common. Starting to think we should start considering packing up quicker.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you. It's December. I'd like to be home for Christmas.
Kind of would too. All right, boys, I think we're done for the year.
Oh, done for the year?
Yep. I say it's time we call it in. Let's go get the last little bit of this concentrate washed up, and let's go turn it in and make ourselves some money and split it every way. Let's split it for everybody.
All right. What do you want me to do with these loaded rock trucks?
And you can come put them in the pay dirt pile, then they'll sit here till next time we come, or till we come back. So right now we have about 65,000 liters of good old good old concentrate. Now we just got to put this inside of the washroom, let the washroom do its job. Man, it's a sad thing to see. We're about done for the year. All right, boys, I see 5 gold bars.
Yep. That's a beautiful sight.
You know what else I see?
Money signs.
5 employees.
Yep.
So what I think we do is we give 1 gold bar to each person. Just make sure you don't end up with the small one. That goes to part-time. Yeah. So we're gonna put part-times right there. This right here will go to Cole. And looks like Corn's got his.
I put mine on Alex's truck.
So we just need to send these 2 gold bars off and we're good to go.
Yes, sir.
So I'm gonna leave you in charge of that. By the way, Alex, don't let me come back next year. See you, bud.
I thought we were having fun, Nate.
Bye. Don't call me next time. Well, we got our goal, ladies and gentlemen. I'll head back down south and let's see what kind of mess we can get to in the south once again. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for y'all showing me this entire series. I know this was not a full-length series, but thank y'all so very much. For me, the entire crew here, we do appreciate y'all so very much. Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all want to see more gold RP or more stuff like it, leave a comment down below and maybe we'll consider doing some more stuff like this in the future. But ladies and gentlemen, we'll see y'all guys in the next one. Peace. Also, to flip it.